It's Draconian Combat, episode 73. We're doing a watch along tonight with Usman versus Buckley.
Hey, Jacob, unmute your mic real quick and then mute it. Like mute it and then unmute it. Yeah, mute it and then unmute it.
Can you hear me or what?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
It was just like an echo or something. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's probably from me setting my phone down.
We got a guest today, Jacob Copeland. Man, I really want Buckley to win, man. Hey, you think if he wins this, he's getting a title shot, or you think he's going to be a contender?
I don't know, bro. There's so many people that you can honestly say deserve title shots in that weight class. I mean, if they're about to book Ian Gary and this depends because aren't they about to do Islam and JDM? So I feel like everybody's got contenders, honestly. So he'll probably get a contender.
Whose mic is messing up? I can barely hear.
I think him and Ian makes more sense right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him fight Ian for contender shot. One, to shut Ian Gary up, and then two, just to solidify his spot for that title contender.
Yeah, and then plus, I feel like that fight has a lot of hype to it.
Yeah, after all the shit he's been talking about, I mean, why wouldn't they want to do that one?
Right. Hey, Jacob, we got to bring you on again, man.
What's up?
I said we got to bring you on again.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
For like a different show, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, man, I got you.
Damn, I always forget my fucking password, bro.
I feel like Buckley's kicks are going to be a big factor in this one too. Because he's
both southpaws, right?
Yeah, he's a southpaw, so his leg kick especially.
I'm interested to see Buckley's takedown defense.
Yeah, that's going to make it in this fight, I think. Because Usman's going to apply that grappling offense. Things aren't going his way as far as striking.
I thought Francis was going to be in his corner.
You know Dana White. You know Dana White made sure he was.
Yeah, I figured he would have been there too, but it looks like he made sure he wasn't.
It makes you think, though, because he was at the weigh-ins in the same city, so why isn't he there in the corner?
I forget he dances his ass out to the cage usually.
Y'all think if Usman wins by decision, y'all think he'll finish it?
You said what?
If Usman wins, he'll get a decision or a finish?
It's hard to say. Anything can happen. I think realistically a decision, unless he catches him. Probably be a boring fight. But that's going to be the interesting thing, is can Buckley push him off in those grappling exchanges? Can he step those takedowns to make it kind of a striking fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kamaru Usman being a fight night, like Usman on a fight night card, seems so crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing him because Usman has the most experience when it comes to title fights. So in that fourth, fifth round, the end of that third round too. We're gonna see a side of Buckley we probably haven't seen before. That Usman we've seen many times.
Yeah, well, Usman, honestly, if that 5-round fight against Chimaev, if that 3-round fight was a 5-round fight, I think Usman would have won.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what makes this fight interesting too. Like, Usman can still be pretty deadly, so we just have to see.
And you got to figure he probably approaches a lot of fights.
Man, he looks way bigger than Buckley too.
Yeah, he was.
Is that my mic?
No, I think it might be Jacob's TV. I don't know what it could be.
What's this one?
Do you hear that like little echo?
I can hear the TV more. Do you need me to turn the TV down?
Yeah, you might have to turn down your TV just a little bit.
Oh, you have your TV on?
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah, probably that's what it is, because it's probably not picking up anything until you start talking.
Yeah, it's making the audio this sound a little messed up, but I think if it's down, it should help it.
Yeah, I got to turn my shit down though too.
Is it good? Can you still hear it?
Yo.
I have my like studio set up with like all of my laptops, so I'm watching the fight on the same like thing that I'm watching. I guess doing the live on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I got it on my TV.
We're watching on TV.
Cody Williams says we got the snake in the house. I think he's talking about Jacob.
We got a special guest. Yeah, his name is Jacob Snake, my boy.
Yeah, and I got my fight kit in too. So
For real?
Yeah, so if Cody's listening, he's gonna get some of that fresh gear on him.
You're wearing it Monday, right?
Yeah.
I need to wear my UFC professionals in Monday. I got the old one.
They're clean as fuck too, because they got a snake, like the pattern of a snake on the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a scale or something like that. So I like them a lot.
Hey, once I get my car situation handled, I'm gonna have to come down there to what part of Texas y'all in?
Tyler,
Texas. I'm gonna have to come down there and just do like a weekend trip and just train.
We offer a whole week trial.
Oh, a whole week?
You'd be good.
I'm trying to like do the whole little vlog thing. Y'all probably kicking my ass, but I'm trying to get in there, get some sparring, some training.
Everything we do is real light. Like you'll enjoy the class, you'll enjoy the experience for sure, bro.
Oh no, for sure I would. I always love it no matter what. Even if
we have a really good this environment, bro. Very welcoming environment, but very competitive at the same time. Bunch of good group of people. Oh shit!
I think it may be you, Adrian.
Real?
Or is it me?
Let me mute my mic and see if that does anything.
Yo.
Wait, we lost Jacob.
I'll invite him back. What's the same link though? Let me see.
I don't think it was us.
Yeah. Actually, he really can just join off the same link, but I'll go ahead and send it to him again.
Yeah, I don't think it was my mic. Dude, that face-off was crazy. Did you see that?
No, I missed it because I was playing with the phone.
It was definitely Usman's like most intense one, bro. They were like face to face, like nose on nose.
Here we go. Here we go. Jacob, I sent you the link, so as soon as I see you join, I'm gonna add you to it.
I'm gonna text him. Oh, good. Wow, Usman already got the takedown.
Damn, you're ahead of me. What the hell? You said Usman got the takedown. Damn, how ahead of me are you?
What time are you
Damn,
on?
you're 40. You're like 40 seconds ahead of me, bro.
I can do I need to
Nah,
pause?
it's cool. It's cool. Keep it running. Keep it running. Me and Harrison did this all the time. Yeah, I knew the Usman grappling exchanges was gonna make this fight. All right, Buckley. That's what you've been training for. Oh, here. Jacob's back. My bad, Jacob.
Jacob, what part of the fight
Gotcha.
are you on, bro? What part of the fight are you on?
Dude, I'm like 20 seconds. That's the thing. Like, the whole night, ESPN's just kicking around.
Yeah, I might have to refresh it. Y'all should refresh it.
I can't refresh or it's gonna cut the. I'm hosting. If I refresh, it's gonna cut the shit off.
Even no, this refresh your like pay-per-view link or like what you're watching the pay-per-view on. Are you watching?
I got you.
Yeah, it's just falling up.
But I don't know how like what device you're on or anything. So.
I'm watching on Hulu right now. And then I got Facebook on my computer. Testing.
Yeah, I can still hear you, bro. I can still see you and all, so you're good.
Yeah, I can hear y'all saying.
Ah, damn, Buckley. Woo, it's gonna be a long fight, bro. If you can't get up, you gotta get up, bro.
No, for real.
No, because this is gonna be a long fight if you can't get up. And this is Usman's bread and butter right here.
Well, it's just like, damn, bro. I just don't want to see if Buckley does lose. I don't want him to lose like this.
I mean, it'll be a learning experience. I think we can still see Buckley. We'll still see Buckley in that top.
Oh, if Buckley loses, you already know what they're gonna do. We all know what they're gonna do.
What's
Buckley
up?
versus Kevin Holland.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna be on the same card, Usman versus Ian Gary.
No, it'll probably be like soon. They're trying to get Kevin Holland on, I think 318 or 319, maybe even 320. One of those cards. Because the one next week, or Ilya and Oliveira, that card already has a bunch of fights. But I know Kevin Holland's trying to fight soon. So if Buckley doesn't take too much damage, I mean, we could see Buckley and Holland pretty soon.
Well, that'll be good. That's gonna have to be on a pay-per-view
someone
card.
bleeding? Oh, I think Buckley's cut.
Is that shit coming from me?
What part of the fight are you on?
40 seconds left in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 8 seconds behind you.
Okay. There's someone bleeding. Do you see that, Mike?
Yeah, I see it. It's Buckley. Yeah. It's Buckley. It's probably not. It's not a bad cut. It's probably just in a bad area. Small cut that bleeds a lot. Probably by an elbow or something that easily slipped in. So I wouldn't care. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I guess until they break it up and then we can actually see the cut where it's at. But most likely it came from an elbow. Small cut, just bleeds a lot.
Oh shit, Buck.
Yeah, Buckley, you have to get up, bro. He's gonna fuck you, bro. Buckley, you gotta get up, man. Damn, Buckley. Woo! Usman about that business, man. Hey, Usman did not come to play. Usman put his foot in his ass in that first round and said, "Bro, you got 4 more rounds of this shit. Are you championship material?" That's what Usman said in his first round. He put his foot in his ass and said, "This is what we're gonna do for the next 4 rounds. You down or what?"
Y'all think that's a 10-8 round?
No, I don't think it's a 10-8. I think it's a 10-9. He wasn't hurt. He got dominated, but he wasn't hurt. Like, he couldn't defend himself or nothing like that. He wasn't rocked or nothing like that. It was probably a 10-9 round, I think. That sound is crazy. I don't know where it's coming from.
Dang. Yeah, he will on him a little bit.
Right. Was that me?
All right. Yeah, Buckley, you got to fight the same way, bro. Forget that last round. Fight how you fight.
Hey, I muted my mic, so I know it's not me. I muted my. Oh, he caught him with an uppercut.
It's not me, it's Jacob. It's all right, Jacob, though. I ain't tripping. A lot of times, it's just a connection.
Yeah,
I do some shit sometimes.
I don't know what.
And I don't give a fuck. It's a live episode. Shit happens. All right, there you go. There you go, Buckley. I know this is small, but look how much sweat is on Usman compared to Buckley.
Yeah, that was an easy takedown that Usman. I don't know how far.
And to put it in perspective, it makes probably Usman a lot harder to grapple and get a hold of because he's so sweaty, and it probably makes Buckley a little bit more easy to grab because he's not even sweaty yet. So for Usman, this is good. Yeah, Usman's doing his typical thing, man. What the hell?
All right, I put on my headset. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Just in case it was me, I'm just gonna put on my headset, bro. I might look goofy, but
No, you're cool. I don't care about that. I'm gonna pause myself. I think it's Jacob, bro.
I think it's just the crowd. I don't know if it's the crowd and it's like going through the TV and it's just. Come on, Buck.
Testing.
I can.
Yo. Might be me. Shit. Yeah, it might be me because every time I talk, I hear it. But when I mute myself, I don't hear it.
Yeah, I think I just fixed it.
Yes, I don't know what you did, Jacob, but I think you did it.
I had another tab opened up.
Testing.
So I just clicked that off.
Yo.
Yeah, it felt like a poltergeist in the background.
I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, Usman's doing his typical thing, man.
I guess I'm taking
I
off
still
my
hear it
headset.
in the background. It might be me. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear a lot better now.
Damn, Buckley, what are you doing? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Buckley ain't doing shit.
He's just not used to that pressure, the Usman pressure.
Y'all just wait to the end of the round.
Bro, you can't. You lost the whole round.
Yeah, like
The bro lost the whole round. He's like, hey, yeah. After the bell rings, I'm gonna put my foot in it.
yeah, he's beat up. Golly, he got some cuts everywhere on his
Bro,
face.
Usman, man, I'm telling you.
Usman is beating all the washed allegations. Everybody who called him washed does not look very smart right now.
Usman gonna hit you, but hit you with 20% each round, and it's gonna add up to a decision, and you're gonna lose, beat up. Buckley,
He's in a good position to not be, I would say, not using his knees so much, but
Is this a good case of recency bias though? Because like realistically though, like Buckley versus Usman, if he would have said that 2 years ago, we all would have kind of thought this was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like a fight like this between them, like I felt like should have been a little bit predictable. But we just didn't know if Usman still had it or not.
no, I think Usman's always had it. I think his striking, there's nothing tonight that Buckley can learn to compete with Usman's grappling.
So
There's nothing that he learned in fight camp right now that can compete with Usman's grappling.
Like, bro, Buckley's doing a karate stance. Like, what the? When does he ever do that? I just don't. Maybe I don't watch enough.
What's up, Jacob?
Ooh.
Yeah, Buckley just has to keep striking.
I'm afraid that Usman can still get clipped though. I feel like he might be a little chinny now though.
He can get clipped. It's a fight for sure. He can get clipped, but that's why I think in these exchanges, Buckley needs to let his hands go.
Yeah,
this is not promised for the entire round. When Usman decides to take Buckley down, he's going to take Buckley down. So Buckley has to capitalize on these exchanges right now.
Especially like Buckley only needs one. He just needs one to change the fight.
Yeah.
So he's gonna at least throw more than 2 or 3 punches. He might need to throw 3 and 4 in angle change and then throw another 3 or 4. Like he needs big combos right now.
Good kick.
Ooh, see? Good pivot and all.
There you go, Buckley. Go. It shows how much
Buckley
experience
has some good
Usman has,
boxing.
He's extremely patient.
His head movement. Oh, yeah, Buckley is looking sharp this round. Though I might have spoke too soon.
Yeah, all that lateral movement, it's looking good.
He just got taken down, boys. Same position as the whole fight too.
Yeah, you see Usman trying to take him down, and he got the takedown.
What part of the fight are you on?
I'm on 227.
Okay, I'm on 214, so we're pretty close.
I'm at 325 in the third round.
Woo! And that's like me and Harrison, man. Cool. We just run it.
Me and Harrison, when we did that boxing stream, we were like right on. Like me and him were on stream.
Yeah, because y'all in the city. Y'all, hold on, time out. Yeah, of course y'all was right on. Y'all in the city, bro.
No,
Y'all
I
have
live
good
on a
internet. I'm
county
in the
road.
fucking woods, bro.
I'm not
Like,
in the woods like you, but
you
we
and
don't
Harrison
even
have some
like
good
internet.
connection, man. Yeah, for sure. Like that's why like sometimes like if it starts to rain or there's any clouds in my area, I was like, Harrison, you gotta host this episode, bro, because it's not gonna work out. Like, so yeah, you and Harrison got the good connection. That's why. Now, like where I live though, is the connection's really bad, man. So yeah, we're no matter what, the best connection, we're gonna be at least 10 seconds behind.
Yeah,
right now it's a clear night.
Seeing work his way to a
Good
submission.
weather. Hey man. Damn, man. Usman might get this belt back. I ain't gonna lie. Usman might get this belt back. You think he can beat JDM? I think he can beat JDM.
Oh, I think he destroys JDM, bro.
I think it might be like a strategic match, like this one is right here. And Usman's so used to it.
If Buckley can't catch him, I don't think JDM catches him, to be honest.
And bro, you know what? Not Buckley. You know, Usman has in all these competitors a number of championship fights to lean on. So he's used to fighting championship fights. 5 rounds, 5 minutes each.
Yo, I think this might be a doctor's stoppage.
This is not a championship fight, and this is still 5 rounds, 5 minutes each.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Strides on that.
In a case like this, like Buckley's gassed.
Yeah, he is. Usman, like,
I think he might get the fight stopped though. I think this might have been the last round.
I don't think it'll be stopped.
No, I think his eye is like hanging, like his eyelid. I feel like they usually end it.
Then it'd be a doctor stoppage, probably.
Yeah, I think that's what it's about to be. I think it's about to be a doctor stoppage.
But the ref, I think they're gonna let this go on, bro. Unless the doctor steps in, I think the refs are gonna let it go on. I did see the ref actually go directly to his eye right now, so we'll see. It's not showing it on camera, but right before it cut, the ref was touching his eye.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy.
Badass.
Well, he is, yeah.
Buckley had some good moments, but he's good. He's good. Yeah, Buckley had some good moments in that round, but it's not looking good. Which kind of sucks because I like Buckley, but
he's gotta let his hands go in this round. He can't be nervous to get taken down. At this point, you know nothing you train in fight camp is gonna work, so you gotta let your hands go, bro. And just hope something lands. If it doesn't, oh well. You got the best of him for at least 2 minutes.
Dang.
But you gotta go for it.
I feel like they're gonna do Buckley versus Kevin Holland next.
I can see that. But it's still a fight. Shit. I don't want to count. I like both of them. I don't want to count either of them out. So
imagine if we can get Usman versus Islam though. That's a huge fight.
But don't they got the same managers? Am I tripping?
Maybe, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like you have to do that fight.
That would be crazy.
No, Kamar Usman was called for that fight. He said that would be a great fight to have right now. The former #1 pound for pound versus like the current.
That would be huge money. You got an African going against a Russian. Just
dude, imagine if Usman can.
The pay-per-views would be through the roof.
If he comes back #1 pound for pound, that'd be crazy.
No, that would be dope. I like them both, man. I want to see Buckley win though.
Yeah,
it's not looking pretty though.
His boxing looks so good though. I actually really like Buckley's boxing.
Ooh.
It looks good, but he needs to throw more straights.
Yeah, it's a lot of hooks right now.
Mm-hmm. You got to throw more straights against somebody like Usman.
Maybe even an uppercut.
Everything you throw,
right when I said
everything you throw against Usman, like you got to put some distance in it. It has to be it has to be straights. Keep your distance.
I will say this about Buckley though, his boxing has improved. I think that's probably why he's on this little run right now.
No, it most definitely has, and he's been looking very, very, very good at 170. because for a while he was fighting at 185.
He's a big ass 170. Not height
This
wise.
is his weight class though. I think 185 is a little too big.
Buckley's still having good moments though. I gotta give him that.
He is, and in these moments of striking, he has to really show out. Like there can't be any which to counter off what I'm saying, he's not showing any fear of the takedown right now. He really is having his own fight and striking with Usman. So
yeah, he's kind of waiting for Usman to. Yeah, but see, Usman kind of waits till Buckley gets comfortable, but he might defend this one.
No, Usman only takes down when he gets a good shot. When Usman gets hit by something he doesn't like, he goes for the takedown every single time. Which he should be able to do because he's a complete fighter.
Buckley didn't. Damn.
He gave it up. I'm like 5 seconds behind the thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Same position every time too. Kind of like side control, side man.
I've just seen it right now. Damn.
Another take.
Yeah. See, he did good.
Okay.
When he's using his footwork, he's doing real good. But then when he stays still too long.
Yeah, right when he gets comfortable. Because I think he's waiting for Usman to throw a punch, and he's using that slip to set up his combos. But I think Usman's picking that up.
Yeah.
He's just shooting that takedown every time Buckley's expecting a punch.
Yeah, he should expect to get taken down at that point.
I think Buckley's going to have to spam a couple more jabs and make Usman throw something off the jab, then slip off that. He's going to have to set up the counter. Actually, this is about to be the 5th round, so in reality, he's just going to have to go. He's talking, though.
Certain shots like that. That's right.
What's that?
Yeah, Buckley's talking. Going into the 5th round, boys. That's possibly 4-0 for Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, it's looking like Usman's winning the fight, but
Buckley can't get up.
Hey man, if Buckley loses, I can't be mad at Buckley. He's fighting back, man.
He's fighting on his shoulder.
Usman's just the better fighter tonight, bro. But he's fighting back. He's not bitching out. He's not being a pussy. He's getting his ass kicked, but he's fighting back.
And he's throwing big still. Like he's throwing combos. He's looking pretty good on the feet.
I don't think Buckley loses tonight. I think he just loses this fight.
Yeah, the only reason, it's a huge jump too. Don't get me wrong. Like Wonder Boy's a pretty good welterweight. Who did he just beat after Wonder Boy? Colby. Like Usman is definitely a huge jump and probably the hardest matchup he could have got.
This is familiar territory for Usman.
Yeah.
He's fought nothing but championship 5 rounds, 5 minutes each for the longest time.
Because honestly, Buckley could have waited for like Sean Brady. He could have waited for Ian. He could have waited for like a bunch of other fights, but he wanted Usman. And I feel like that's probably the toughest welterweight you can probably get right now.
Yeah, even if he loses tonight, I think he still wins.
Oh, shit. He just head kicked.
Damn, bro. How far ahead are you?
5th round. That would have been crazy if he knocked him out.
Okay, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for Buckley. He still has a lot of good fights, even if he doesn't clip Usman in this round. Still a lot of good fights.
Buckley, this round has to go all out, bro. Like, you already lost the fight, so now just go all out. Fuck it.
And even if he gets taken down, I'd like to see more guys throw elbows, just
Yeah.
Try to bust somebody up with some elbows. Whatever.
Jacob.
Don't worry about getting back to your feet at that point.
You know, like if you're in the shittiest position and somebody's on top of you, the amount of energy you throw with this elbow right here,
Oh yeah,
it's gonna hurt. Even if you're on top of me, it's gonna make you like, oh shit, you know, it might cut you.
oh yeah.
So like you can still fight from a dog when you're getting your ass beat. Most definitely.
I used that move once on a friend. Me and a friend were drinking one night, and we kept fighting back and forth. And he was on top of me, battering me with punches, and I threw an elbow up at him and caught him when he was coming down with a punch. I caught him right in his nose and busted his shit. And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've been hit by an elbow, but it feels like it feels different than a punch, man. It definitely does. It feels like a bat almost. So, elbows are no joke, and you can apply a lot of pressure from a short distance, and that's just like this.
Yeah, especially those push-off elbows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of fools that are like getting their ass beat. They're on the ground, you know, just grabbing behind the head and just like slipping some elbows in. Might just get you out of there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to throw elbows.
Wrestlers.
I got a little
Now, if you can throw like an offensive elbow, that shit's crazy because that shit's hard as hell.
I don't know why Buckley's waiting until the last round to learn how to wrestle. Like, what the hell?
Fuck wrestling. Buckley needs to put hands on Usman. He's got to knock him out. He's got to drop him. He's got to stagger him.
He defended more takedowns in the 5th round than. Well, honestly, Usman's probably not even trying to get the takedown. I think he's just trying to stall.
He's trying to go for it in this round. I'm not gonna lie. I see him working. He's trying to go for it.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Buckley still looks pretty good. You're going to still there's a big gap in skill in one area, which was the wrestling. But Usman actually looks a little wobbly right now.
Because his knees. Break off with the elbow.
I would actually really like to see Ian Gary versus Usman. I know they're probably going to do Ian Gary versus Sean Brady.
Okay. He defended one takedown. Oh, okay.
Man.
Wow, Buckley defended another takedown.
Oh, he's up.
Usman beats Ian Gary, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'd like to see that fight.
He was fighting the whole time. Or for
I don't know why Buckley didn't fight like this. Dude, I bet Buckley catches him. Buckley's having a good round. Won't do it though. Won't be enough.
This guy in the background has me.
You know what, man? I see Buckley really, really, really trying, man.
Honestly, this fight might make Buckley like a real contender.
He's really trying. I think he's really trying, man. I think Usman is a better fighter right now.
The experience that he's going to get from this fight, even though that he's going to lose, like how much better he's going to get from this fight, he can really be a real contender for sure.
Bro,
I mean, he can probably win his next fight. I think he beats Kevin Holland if they do both that.
I think he does too. But he's coming forward right now. Actually, I don't know. Kevin Holland versus him might be a good ass fight, you know. But like even right now, he's coming forward. It's like he's not hurting him, but he's still coming forward. He's trying to do something.
Ooh.
You can't be mad at somebody that loses.
Yeah, you gotta give it to Buckley because that was probably the hardest fight you could give him.
Yeah.
And he took it. He wanted it. He called for it.
Fuck that. Buckley may have lost, but like
he got a whole lot better for sure.
No, he fought the entire fight like he wanted to win, even though he's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think that fight is gonna give Buckley a whole lot of experience and can actually help him contend in the future for sure.
It's gonna put him on that Kevin Holland level for sure.
I think
that might be the rematch.
I think he beats Kevin Holland, and then they'll probably give him like a top 5 welterweight after that. Maybe.
No, that's gonna be a violent fight, man.
You know what fight I would like to see?
What's up?
Buckley versus Morales, or having Michael Morales, or the guy, not Morales, or Morales, how do you say it?
I know what you're talking about.
The guy that just knocked out Gilbert Burns.
Yeah. Man,
46.
that was pretty dominant.
Yeah,
He looked good into the end. Didn't really have that good of a 5th round. Looked a little gassed.
I mean, it's a typical Usman fight. Usman's very smart fighter.
It'll be a little bit.
Who do y'all have for that? Ilya or Oliveira?
I want Ilya to win. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of the lightweight division, man. I feel like for the last 6 years straight, I've been watching the same fights in rotation. So I appreciate the fighters, but I would like to see something new. So I want Ilya Topuria to win.
Yeah, I think Ilya gets it done.
I want something new, man. I'm a fan, and they're all great fighters, but I feel like we've been seeing the same fights in rotation. Just like, this fighter fights. It's like a family tree of fighters fighting each other. We need new meat. I hope. You know what though? If Oliveira wins though, shit. Oliveira's the GOAT.
Yeah.
No, for real. That's a big ass win if Oliveira wins. That's pretty impressive. That'll probably be his best win on his resume.
Yeah. If he wins, fuck, man. You got to give that man his props for sure.
Yeah, I
figured Usman won.
I can see all hurt for sure, but I could also see him pulling off a submission too. So to me, it's too close to call for sure.
No, you're right.
Y'all see that Malcolm Wellmaker KO earlier?
Which one was that? I was probably asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
The kid with the braids, he knocked out the Chris Matino dude. Right hook.
Yeah, dude, Chris just walked. He kept walking.
Bro, he just fought last week, didn't he?
No, he fought on
the black kid, right?
No, he fought. Damn, what card was it?
Got confused with
like 6 weeks ago or something like that. Is what they were saying. He fought 6 weeks ago, knocked out Cameron Simon. What the hell? Did y'all hear that? A judge had it 48-47. One of the judges had it Usman 3-2. That means the judging is definitely changing because they judged it for damage more than I guess wrestling and control. And there was a couple of rounds where I feel like Buckley did land more.
How do you feel that since you brought it up, how do you feel that the fight should be judged? More versus grappling, more versus striking, or just overall control?
I think damage. I mean, it's a fight. So, like, who's ever got beat up the most lost the fight. Okay. If you start judging fights, like, you start judging MMA by, like, well, this guy landed this amount of takedowns. Anyways, he got beat up, but he had a little bit of control time. We're going to give him the fight because it looks better. It has more control. I feel like now you're judging it like a sport more than you're judging it as a fight. Like, if you got beat up the most, you've lost the fight because it's a fight.
I feel like you're right, and somebody like you, me, Jacob can see, and
What's
probably somebody like Jacob, Adrian, and me can judge a fight and probably see, okay, that person got beat up in that round. But do you think, from a judge point of view, who probably never competed in their entire life, can view the same round the same that you, me, and Jacob can view it?
No, I think that's another thing that makes it sketchy. Like, for example, leg kicks. I feel like when I fought
damage. Let's talk about damage.
Yeah. Well, here
I feel damage. We know damage, but
there was a lot of kicks that people throw. They get checked, right? But a judge has never checked a kick, so they might not know. Like, hey, if I check your kick, it's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Anyways, it looks like your kick is landing on something. So a judge that doesn't know what a check kick feels like can see that you're throwing a kick and it's landing on my shin. and consider that a leg kick and score that for them. But in reality, it's because they don't know what a check kick feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Which a check kick is giving you damage, so they wouldn't know that. So I think that's one of the big, especially with how how many leg kicks are thrown in a fight, and a lot of them do get checked. Like it definitely adds up damage wise. Those check leg kicks don't feel good.
I think judging I feel like is a hard position to be in too, because it's like, okay, somebody that's taking a bunch of leg kicks. What if they're like 70% of those leg kicks are bitch leg kicks, and they're just tapping you to get a point?
Well, that's what I was about to bring up. I feel like one of the hardest things to judge is like, okay, do I judge off of volume or do I judge off of power? You know
Right.
what I
feel
mean?
like there's a balance. And I don't know. I don't want to. I mean, I could judge a fight if I wanted to, but I don't even want to like the headache about it, because it's just so much stress. I feel like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm thinking like a lot of these judges have never fought a day in their life. They never trained. They never sparred. They never grappled. They never boxed. They never did nothing. So how are you judging the fight? Yeah, it's It's
But then
it's
there's
a weird space right
fighters,
now.
and if you only have fighters judging the fights, then you gotta have to be a little worried about like people being biased and stuff like that. Like DC, for example, imagine him like judging a fight. You know he would be biased if someone who's controlling or wrestling. But if you have like Dominic Cruz judging the fight or a striker judging the fight, they're going to be more biased than for the striker or something like that. So it's just like, I don't know. I think AI maybe one day would be a little cool. I think there should be like an event one day where they test out like AI judging, or having more than 3 judges. I know the PFL does that, don't they?
You might be right, and I feel like before that happens, they have AI watching this fight right now, probably for the next 3 to 4 years, 5 years, and then they implement it.
Yeah, because I think the best way to like what they would need to do before they even try it for current fights is to go back to old fights and have AI judge old fights and see if it would even like still like age, because like MMA evolves. So the way it's gonna have to be judged is gonna be different too. So the way you can judge Usman versus Buckley today might be a little bit different than how you're gonna judge it in the next 5 years or so. So I mean, it's just how the game evolves.
What was that fight from last weekend? Was it the one me and you talked about with
the Waldo heavyweight guy?
Yeah.
I think he won that fight. He landed a whole lot. I saw that some people thought he got robbed, but I feel like he won that.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot closer to I forget the other guy's name. I done forgot which fight I was watching. But I thought he had it until I looked at the stats, because I thought he wasn't landing as much. Waldo, I thought he was landing a lot less.
Maybe it's that volume versus power thing. Sometimes even all that volume doesn't even land. Like I know when I fight, when people throw volume at me, I feel like it usually doesn't land. I'm out of the way. But there's a judge seeing that and you don't throw nothing back. They're like, oh, well, he threw a bunch of punches. It looked good.
I gotta spar with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to spar with you.
We spar every time we train most of the time, because it's usually pretty like we do like technical sparring. So
I feel like you probably hurt me a lot, but I'm gonna land. So.
I'm a pretty good sparring partner. I usually don't hurt people in sparring.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as far as when I spar, I don't really throw hard, but I like to connect a lot, just to let you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to be a little bit more accurate lately. Like instead of just trying to land the punch here, I've been really just focusing on trying to land this punch here. I feel like I'm tired of winning by decision. I want to go out there and try to get more finishes. So that's why I'm doing a couple of more kickboxing fights before I transition to MMA.
You know, it's funny you say that, because a lot of my fights, like I'm throwing for the chin or the body.
Yeah.
If I'm throwing at the head, I'm not throwing on the side of your head. I'm trying to throw somewhere in the chin area so I can rock you or just throw you off.
Yeah.
But I do throw between the body and the chin. Like the body, I'll land wherever I can land. What's the nearest point? But if I'm throwing at your head, I'm gonna throw at your chin because it's gonna catch you a lot better than if I throw you. I don't know if you realize, but if you tuck your chin and your head's like this, you can take some hard ass punches.
Yeah,
off the top of your
honestly,
head right
sometimes we well, I don't want to give out too much sauce, but there's like counters that we have like that with the forehead.
No, you can take some hard punches if you tuck your head and just
Yeah.
It's hitting all up in this area right here. When you get to around here and in the chin area, that's when you start, getting rocked a lot.
Yeah, that's a sweet spot.
Yeah. Man, I like Buckley, man. Buckley's gonna bounce back. He's gonna bounce back. Usman,
For sure. He still looked pretty decent. Just got to defend those takedowns. Got to learn how to get up too.
I think Usman's getting his belt back. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends because they might give him a bad match. Like him and Sean Brady might be a tough matchup. I don't know. I think he beat Sean Brady too, though, in my opinion. I know I'm not a big Sean Brady fan.
You don't like Sean Brady? What did he do to you?
Just boring to me.
Man, Sean Brady, he seems cool though. You don't like him?
Nah, he seems cool. He's just boring.
I can get that. I can get that.
Boring?
Yeah, he's boring. But I mean,
I don't like him.
He wrestles heavy.
That's what it is. It's boring. I just don't really like wrestlers. It's just boring. Leon's kind of boring too, though. Because Leon makes it seem like he's going to go out for this finish. Like, Leon will talk like he's going to knock somebody out, and then he just honestly just fights into a decision every time, too. So,
I'm not competing right now, but man, them grapplers, them wrestlers, man, them be the motherfuckers that like if you're in an MMA fight.
especially the ones that know how to strike too, because then you don't know what to worry about. You don't know if you need to worry about the striking or get ready to sprawl. Start mixing you up, and they start throwing feints. So yeah, as soon as those Russians start getting some striking, it's gonna be a problem. That's why we gotta do our 1-2 sprawls every day. 1-2 sprawl, practicing already before I even do MMA.
Hey, start. My bad. I didn't put that shit up. Hey, you got to start throwing that knee up the middle, just in case.
Yeah, uppercut. Where knee, that still gives them something to catch. I feel like with the knee, they can still catch that. I always try to give a good little uppercut feint or a little hip feint. But I haven't been doing too many MMA rounds. I've been kind of still focusing on kickboxing and trying to get a little bit of MMA there, just a little bit in there throughout the week. But I've been honestly just focusing on kickboxing, trying to learn some things off my last fight and just build for my next one.
Are you just relaxing right now, or you got something planned?
I don't have any fights planned out right now, but I am pretty much back into trying to just completely lock back in, get back into a really good routine. I'm trying to evolve. Like I feel like from what I can learn from that last fight and what I've already kind of proved to myself and what I can do, if I start really taking it serious and trying to get better every day, I can be like a real problem. So I want to get back on a really good routine. So I've honestly been training pretty hard lately, which is new because usually when I'm outside of camp, I kind of just chill and I rest. I still get a little bit of strength and conditioning, but I'm usually just kind of chilling and kickboxing. But this time I'm trying to change it and just be ready for a fight whenever.
Are you going to be competing on the September card for RDC, or are you going to wait after?
I'm going to be looking. I'm trying to make my AKA debut. Trying to just get my name out there for other promotions and venues. Looking to take over. I think I'm going to take over the middleweight division in AKA. I think I can be a real problem from what I've already seen there. And new environment too. And I feel like that's when I really do the best too. When it's a bunch of new faces, a bunch of brand new crowd. It's going to be like a new debut type of feeling. So it's going to be put some pressure on my shoulders and make me want to get back out there and be the best version of myself.
When do you see that taking place? You think it's going to be at the end of the year or probably the first thing next year?
I don't know. I don't usually ever do like any vacations or something in the summer. So last summer, I had a bunch of stuff happen. My mom was in the hospital and my house ended up flooding. So I didn't really get to enjoy my last summer. So I'm still going to be training pretty hard this summer, but I want to go on at least one vacation. So I'm trying to get something at the end of the summer, but I haven't really talked to my team about it. I'm just trying to stay ready and stay focused. We got a couple of guys working in MMA, focused on that right now, and doing a smoker for some of the younger kids that we teach and some of the newer guys at the gym. So
That'll be a good vlog episode right there, actually.
yeah, because just because I've already have kickboxing fights, if I do the smoker, it'll be an MMA smoker, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do like enough jiu-jitsu by then. So I'm probably just gonna be doing just coaching and reffing. So I might vlog it. I also want to start vlogging too. Like I said, I'm having a little bit more free time in my schedule, so I want to start doing a little bit more to promote myself. So I have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I mean, I got this laptop for a reason, so I might as well use it.
Don't you already got one?
Yeah, I haven't uploaded any like vlogs or anything on it, but I do have a YouTube channel. It's just my name. I think I still have like yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I still have like a Call of Duty video on there if anybody wants to watch that. I'm pretty nice with sticks.
Yeah, just make it do whatever you want. O'Malley does whatever he wants. And
I'm
whatever
gonna
you
be
want to post on your own
doing
channel, post on your own channel. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't really have a certain like. No, I don't really have like a certain like aesthetic I'm gonna follow right now until I start blowing up a little bit. Then when I start getting like a name, I'll start trying to have like a certain theme with my videos, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about a theme or like a subject. I just think if you have a YouTube channel, go ahead and post on it right now. And whatever you want to post on it, you post on it. It's your own channel.
I want to.
As you go, you can mold it from there.
I've been streaming. I've been a little hesitant about posting it, but I think I'm gonna start posting it on my Facebook and my Instagram. My live streams on Twitch, just playing games. I play on PC. I usually just play. I just got some 5M. It's like a GTA thing, like a mod. So
what you're saying, I've been seeing many fighters post their stream playing video games. So
yeah,
why you just don't do it? Just do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, it's just I don't really do anything bad on the streams. It's just because of like some of the people that follow me on the page, like this like kids' parents and stuff. I'm like, damn, I don't want them to come. Like one time I'm like playing GTA 5 and it's just like crazy shit. So it's like I've just been a little hesitant about that. But I guess at the end of the day, like you gotta understand like my coaching and what I do in the gym is a little bit different than what I do outside of that. Like that's
I think you can run it however you want to run it, and you can run it however transparent you want to be.
Yeah.
So you don't have to necessarily show everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can definitely keep posting on your page, and however transparent you want to be, you can open up on as you go along with it, as you start to progress and you start to get more followers and stuff like that. But as of right now, I would just post and. If you want to be transparent, be transparent. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's your page. You do what the fuck you want.
I want to have a vlog posted before the end of this month. I want to have like a little 2-week vlog, but obviously it's going to be edited into like a little 18-minute video. And I'm a pretty decently interesting dude, so I feel like it should be a decent video, maybe an okay video. I'm not too bad.
And like I wouldn't even think about that. I would just post your shit, bro. Like
dude, don't cut yourself short.
What you say, Jacob?
Don't cut yourself short.
Yeah, don't. Just fucking post however you feel, however you want to do, post it. And if you don't want to be too transparent about something, you don't gotta be. You can say as much as you want to say. That's the most beautiful thing about it. But definitely keep posting because you're young right now and you want to get that ball running right now.
Exactly. I already have like a foundation built a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing that makes it interesting too, is the fact that like I haven't made it yet. So you get to see someone's story. You get to see someone who's like up and coming. It kind of motivates people.
That's why people like O'Malley, man. I keep bringing him up. Like O'Malley was O'Malley was somebody where he blew up and he just blew up.
Exactly. But he was doing all of those things even before he blew up.
So
Like,
he's doing
it just
exactly what
happened.
I told you to do. And it just happened to work out because one day he just blew up. And they're like, oh, shit, O'Malley actually is consistent doing all this shit. O'Malley actually promotes himself. You know what I mean? O'Malley does this, O'Malley does this. And even
That's
though
why
maybe he's not the champion right now,
Yeah.
he's
But
built himself
I mean,
to.
he has a
I
bag.
like O'Malley, even though he didn't
Yeah,
win.
I do too. I'm a huge Sean fan. Like, ever since I started watching the sport, just watching, like, because that's the goal. Like, my goal really isn't to be like UFC champion or like the best fighter in the world. I just want to be super comfortable in life with this fight. Like, if I don't have to ever work a job, I can build my own real estate and all of this, have my own little business or help out with the gym and make money off of that, and don't have to have that many stresses in my life, all off of fighting, and then that's my goal. So, like, the fact that Sean was able to do that and not even have to fight a ranked fighter before all of that is pretty impressive to me. Like, that's how you want to do it.
And that's actually a realistic goal.
Yeah, that's way more realistic, I feel like. But who knows? Maybe in 3 or 4 years,
Anything's
like,
possible.
changes. Yeah. So, like, right now, that's my goal, but that's just because I haven't even seen, like, anywhere close to where my potential could be. So,
And I wanna kind of like correct myself on that. When I say realistic goal, it doesn't mean like it's easy. You have someone like Kevin Holland, who's not the best fighter, but he's making hella money.
Yeah, but he's also stupid active, though. I don't know if I can do
Exactly.
that.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like I had to correct myself because he's not the best
That's
fighter,
still not like
but he's making stupid money because
he
he's going
doesn't
out there and
seem
he's
like he
fighting.
has any brain damage right now. But think about how active he is. Sugar was
Yeah.
not like Sugar. If you actually go back and look at it, Sugar was pretty active because you have to be active because people have to see you on TV. You can't stop being active until you already make it.
Sugar
But
was
he
smart.
didn't have to fight on every pay. He didn't have to take every short notice fight. He didn't have to take bad fights. He got good fights every single time. Why would you not want that? Why would you not want to build yourself up like that?
I think Sugar's activity slowed down when he stepped into the UFC.
But
But
not even at first when he made it to the UFC, he was really active. Go back and like
I know,
UFC
you're right.
260 then 262. You can tell when he was like, okay, I don't have to really take as many fights anymore. I already kind of made it.
No, you're right.
And that's how you want it to be. Like, I mean, in my opinion.
But you got to think about how much he marketed himself to get to that point.
Exactly.
We had somebody that wasn't even in the rankings someone who wasn't in the rankings who just happened to be like, damn, you know, he's doing this shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to head home, guys. I can stay on the stream though. I don't mind.
Well, it's
There you
already
go.
been an hour, so I mean.
Yeah, you're good. We can close it out.
Good little episode. Sadly, Buckley did not get it done. Somehow 48-47 though. I don't know. That's not too bad. 48-47 against the former number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world.
Yeah, I think Usman gets the title shot. Ian Gary versus
Sean Brady probably. Oh fuck, we forgot about Bilal. Like Bilal still has to have a top fight soon.
Give him Ian Gary. I'm tired of Ian Gary. Give him Ian Gary.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think Ian. I really don't know who Ian honestly kind of loses to. Maybe Usman.
Yeah, give him Ian Gary.
Because honestly, I'm still not bought into the Shavkat fight. I don't think Shavkat looked that good against Ian. I don't think he wins that rematch.
I think he does.
I don't think so, bro.
I think he does. What the hell?
I don't think so.
I don't think he does. What does Ian Gary do different?
Probably more volume.
I can give you that, but I don't know, man.
I mean, he hurt Shavkat. He was closer to finishing Shavkat than Shavkat was closer to finishing him. I mean, I think Shavkat honestly won that fight more off of control time than damage. And it wasn't really like damage and control time either. Like he didn't really land that many shots when he was controlling Ian. But Buckley versus Ian would be a good fight too. I would like to see that now. I think Buckley can honestly win that. His striking looks that clean. If he can get inside, it'd be a tough fight. But
How do y'all
Here
feel
from
about Islam fight? And
so
JD?
Islam and JDM.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too interested in that fight. I guess, I mean, I can see a way where they'll both win, but I kind of see Islam maybe getting it done.
I think Islam wins, and he retires right after. That's what I
That
think
would be
happens.
crazy. If he retires and he's running from Ilya.
No, I think he just retires. I think he's had it in his head forever.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Like about these
He
young
has a
guys,
shit
like,
ton of fights.
it's never ending, bro. It's never ending. So, are you gonna retire on your own terms, or are you gonna retire on the state of MMA? It's like
That is true. And like once you do that, I mean, you already got 2 belts. Might as well. I mean,
Yeah, and you got to think, them dudes been training since they were fucking babies.
yeah,
Like I'm sure they don't feel too good all the time.
they're tired of this shit, bro. They've been doing it since 4 years old.
Yeah.
he's already got the money to do it. So,
They're
but
trying to
Islam
enjoy
versus
the money.
JDM though, like is not going to get that many pay-per-view points. I figure if you're going to retire, you might as well retire in a fight that's going to get you like Ilya and Islam would have
Oh, I
got
see
you so
what
much
you're
money.
saying.
Like you would have got paid a bag for that. You're not going to get. He doesn't even get pay-per-view points. He's not a champion.
So the only fight, for example,
He
off
has
your
to be
point.
a champion, so he can't even get pay-per-view points no more.
Off your point, he'd have to fight
He would have.
Ilya, or he had to fight Usman. Those are the only 2 fights that would make sense money-wise for him to fight again.
Yeah, if he's not going to get pay-per-view points from it. But then, I mean, Islam versus Usman, you're not really going to get that. I mean, you got to do it well. You got to make it for a belt, I feel like.
Yeah, it would have to be for a belt.
What you need to do is honestly probably wait out Usman. If Islam beats JDM, you do Islam versus Usman. And then that's how Islam would want to retire. Because even if he loses, he'll still get pay-per-view points. But then he would have to retire off a loss. But I just want to see him get chinned by Ilya. I think Ilya would chin him, in my opinion. But I hope Ilya knocks out Charles because then he's going to call out Patty, and I might get to see Patty get knocked out. And I'd be happy with that. I like Patty, but I don't like him more than I like Ilya.
I'd love to see Patty whoop up on Ilya. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I like to see Patty win. Man.
That'd be funny.
Blah, 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 blah. Imagine that. Like,
Yeah,
mad people would
on
be,
Ilya,
blah,
if he's
blah,
going
blah,
to
blah,
do
blah.
Ilya, though, that would be crazy. He would probably be bigger than Conor. But
I promise you, everybody's buying the next pay-per-view to see him get his ass whooped, or just to tune in because they fuck with Patty.
Exactly. That would be a big fight. Ilya versus Patty.
That fool's so like unserious where it's like it's hard not to like that fool. It's like,
Yeah.
But he comes serious on fight night. That's what makes him dope.
Yeah, he definitely looks super locked in the cage.
Hell yeah, he does. But outside of the cage, you can see why people get into it with him.
Yeah, but he's a funny dude. I like him. It's just for some reason I just want to see Ilya knock him out.
That would be a huge fight. I can't see the UFC not making that happen, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like you got to make that happen.
Yeah, I like JDM a lot in that fight, though. I think he does good at defending the takedowns, and he's real good with the scrambles, and he has those shots that he throws where they come from the hip, and he just has perfect boxing and perfect fluidity with his footwork, and just almost everything he does is pretty good, except for he's not offensively gonna wrestle you and all that other stuff. But
I mean,
Put up a good fight at Islam.
Boxing isn't bad. So I feel like the boxing
But
changes would be pretty good. But
definitely not as fluid as JDM's, though.
yeah, I think the combos would help out.
Yeah, he has
The
way.
JDM's not that big of a 170er, though. I mean, I bet he's big, obviously, but I feel like if there's going to be like a 170er that makes Islam look small, it won't be JDM. But I ain't going to lie, boy, just 1 a.m. I think I'm ready to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm driving, so I probably shouldn't be holding my phone up.
We'll close it out.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on. And
We appreciate you, brother.
We'll do it again soon.
No,
Late
for sure.
notice.
We'll have you on again, man.
Picked it up on short notice. Appreciate you, Jacob.
Yes, sir. I'll see you Monday.
Yes, sir. I'll see you Monday, bro.
Yes, sir. Thanks again for having me, man.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Episode 73, Draconian Combat. We out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.